Students, we have to now solve question number 6. Now it's given that f is a function going from x to x over 2 negative a, g is a function going from x to 3x positive b, a and b are constants. We are expected to find the value of a and b. We are given g of 2 is equal to 10 and f inverse of 2 is equal to 14. Now foremost we have to find g of 2. Now what is g of x? Given that g of x is 3x positive b, at x is equal to 2, we got g of 2 is 3 times of, or I would say 3 of 2 positive b, which is 6 positive b, but okay, this just remains g of 2. So this is my g of 2. Now we are given g of 2 is equal to 10. Now what is the meaning of this? This means g of 2 is equal to 10, right? What does this mean? Now this means that we will take the value of g of 2 and substitute it in g of x. This means g of x, which is 3x positive b, will now be returned as, will now become, right? So you take this g of x and you push it inside this g of 2. So at x is equal to 2, we got g of 2 to be as 6 positive b, right? So we take this value and substitute in g of 2. So hence g of 2 is equal to g of 6 positive b is equal to, now in place of x we substitute this value, I mean 6 positive b. So this is going to be 3 times of 6 positive b. So this is equal to 18 positive 3b positive b, which is 18 positive 4b. So this in turn would mean g of 2, which is nothing but g of 6 positive b, is equal to 18 positive 4b. But what is this? This is given to be as g of 10, right? So this in turn would mean 18 positive 4b is equal to 10. So 4b is equal to actually 10 negative 18. So 4b is equal to negative 8. So b is equal to negative 8 over 4, which means 2. So the value of b is negative 2. Now to solve the next part, in other words to get the value of a, we have to find f inverse. Now we know that, what is that we know? We know that f of x is x over 2 negative a. Now this in turn means y is equal to x over 2 negative a. That's the meaning. Now what I'm going to do is replace x by y and y by x. Why do I do that? I need to find f inverse of x. That's the reason I'm doing that. So this is going to be x is equal to y over 2 negative a. Next, rewrite this in terms of, or in other words I would say rewrite this for y. Rewrite this for y. So you would get 2x is equal to, you multiply throughout by 2. So 2 times x is equal to y negative 2 times a. Move this to the other side. So this would give you 2x negative, or I would say positive 2a is equal to y. So therefore y is equal to 2 times of x positive a. So this means my f inverse of x is equal to 2 times of x positive a. Now if you want to check if this is the answer, or in other words if f inverse of x is this, then you should get f inverse of x should be equal to f of f inverse of x should give you x. So I'm going to now check. Okay, this is just for your extra knowledge. So f of f inverse of x, what is that? That's going to be 2 times of x positive a, but my f of x is this, so substitute this value over there. So this would mean 2 times of x positive a divided by 2 negative a. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled, giving me x positive a, negative a. Negative a, positive a goes off, so giving me x. So this means clearly f inverse of x is indeed 2 times of x positive a. So that is just the check. You don't have to show this. This is for your understanding. Now this would let us go to the next level, or I would say we need to get the value of a, right? B is already got, but a is, or a has to be obtained. Now I'm going to utilize this f inverse of 2, but x is equal to 2, or I would say but at x is equal to 2 we have, so what do we have? F inverse of 2 is equal to 2 times of 2 positive a, which is 4 positive 2a. Also given, what is given? F inverse of 2 is equal to, let me show you that. F inverse of 2 is what? 14. So take that value. So I'm going to take this as 2. So therefore 2 can be rewritten as 4 positive 2a is equal to 14. Move this to the other side. 2a is equal to 14 minus 4, which means 2a is equal to 10. Therefore a is equal to 10 over 2. 2 divides here 5 times, so a is equal to 5. So we have got a is equal to 5, b is equal to negative 2. So that is the first part. Now that is not yet done for the question. Now this is the second part. Find g of fx using a and b, right? Now we got g of x, which is 3x positive b, which means g of x is equal to 3 times x negative 2, and f of x is x over 2 negative a, and what is my a value? Let me check that out. My a value is 5, right? B value is negative 2, a value is 5. So use that. So this means f of x is equal to x over 2 negative 5. Now therefore g f x is nothing but g of f of x, which is equal to g of f of x is what? X over 2 negative 5. My g of x is 3x negative 2. So this in turn is going to be 3 of x over 2 negative 5 negative 2. So distribute 3. This would give me 3x over 2 negative 15 negative 2, which is going to be 3x over 2 negative 17. Now they want us to write g f x in the form of cx positive d. So this means therefore g f x is equal to 3x over 2 positive of negative 17, where my c is equal to 3 over 2 and my d is equal to negative 17. So that completes the solution to this question.